Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. So sorry I didn't have a video yesterday. I was just really tired and needed some rest. So we're just going to jump right back into it. Thank you for coming in. This is serious. Yes, it's happening in other countries, but it definitely has the ability to affect us here. There are multiple wars that are taking place and potential wars that are taking place. I'm waiting for the guy to come out and light my furnace because we have been down in the lower 30s up here in the mountains. So let's just jump into it because I can't be here long. And also I am working on an update to Hurricane Helene and what's going on now with efforts here in North Carolina. Well, specifically in Boone, North Carolina. I went to Boone yesterday, and I'm working on that video now. So I wanted to do this live. Support the channel by hitting the like, share, subscribe, comment, all those good things. And let's get into it. Oh, Lord. Come on now, mouse. Okay, so South Korean intelligence says that North is sending 12,000 troops to aid Russia's war in Ukraine. And if you think this has nothing to do with us here, you have not been paying attention. Things that happen overseas have a tendency to trickle over here and affect us, not to mention we are involved in all of these things, our military. So South Korean intelligence has found that North Korea has dispatched 12,000 troops, including special operation forces, to support Russia's war against Ukraine. They cited the National Intelligence Service as saying that the North have already left the country, formed into 4 brigades. Other South Korean media outlets carried similar reports as well. It confirmed it would be North Korea's first major participation in a foreign war. North Korea has 1.2 million troops, one of the largest militaries in the world, but it lacks actual combat experience. That don't stop people from doing stuff, in my opinion. Many experts question how much the North Korean troops dispatch would help Russia, citing North Korea's outdated equipment and shortage of battle experience. During a meeting in June, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a pact stipulating mutual military assistance if either country is attacked, in what was considered the two countries' biggest defense deal since the end of the Cold War. So the NIS didn't immediately confirm the report, but South Korea President Office said in a statement that President Yoon Suk had presided over an emergency meeting earlier Friday to discuss North Korea's troop dispatch to Ukraine. Of course, they are denying that they have dispatched these people, but reports are out there that they have. And even the U.S. is doing sanctions. So that means they have something that says this is happening. Ukrainian media reported earlier this month that 6 North Koreans were among those killed after a Ukrainian missile strike in the partially occupied eastern Donetsk region on October 3rd. So let's go to the next article. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully well. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, next we have, and this all ties together, even though there are different things, they do still tie together. I think this was the U.S., because of this, has imposed first sanctions on Chinese firms for making weapons for Russia's war in Ukraine. Because, see, the U.S. can get involved with other people's situation, but they don't want other countries to get involved with those situations. And the U.S. has been warned by Vladimir Putin, that if they continue to provide the troops, the weapons, the money, then, you know, we're going to face a fallout too with them. So the United States has imposed sanctions on 2 China-based drone suppliers and their alleged Russian partners. The first time it has penalized Chinese companies for supplying complete weapons systems to Russia for its war in Ukraine. Washington has long accused China of supporting Russia's war effort by supplying dual-use goods, but aren't we doing the same thing with Ukraine? We are supplying anyway, and components that could be used in the manufacture of weapons, which Beijing denies. But in an announcement on Thursday, the U.S. Treasury Department accused the Chinese firm of direct involvement in arms supplies to Moscow. The Chinese companies had collaborated with Russian defense firms in the production of Moscow's Garpia series long-range unmanned aerial vehicles, the department said in a statement. The drones were designed, developed, and made in China before being sent to Russia for use in the battlefield. So the Garpia has been deployed by Russia in its brutal war against Ukraine, destroying critical infrastructure and causing mass casualties. While the United States previously imposed sanctions on Chinese entities providing critical input to Russia's military-industrial base, these are the first U.S. sanctions imposed on Chinese entities directly developing and producing complete weapons systems in partnership with Russia firm. So this sanction is in place on China. Mind you, we get the majority of our goods from China, so we need to be careful in that situation. And then also in other news, I don't have the article because I accidentally deleted it. The president of the Houthis, if you don't know, the Houthis are the militant group that are firing upon container ships, anything U.S. they are firing upon. Well, allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. Allegedly, and they don't know, the president of the Houthis was found deceased because of missiles that hit. President Biden is believing that this could end the whole Gaza war. I, on the other hand, feel like that's going to infuriate them that their president is now deceased. That's not going to make them want to stop just because they don't have a president. That's going to make them want to seek even more revenge, and more container cargo ships will probably start hearing about them being attacked even more, which means that is going to affect us here in the United States. The shipment of goods, making it to the ports. And the ones that do make it is going to be longer routes for them, because in order to avoid the Red Sea, they got to turn around and go all the way through Africa. Mind you, there's a whole situation there as well. So prepare for shortages to come if this is true about the president being deceased on the hands of the U.S. firing missiles. I just wanted to bring y'all this. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about it. Yeah, it's a whole lot of mess, and the mess is over there, but the mess is going to come over here. Okay. So definitely keep preparing, keep stocking up. Winter is around the corner. I mean, it's like somebody asked in the comments, what happened to fall? And then another person replied, the hurricane happened to fall. And I had to agree. Fall came in, the hurricane came in, and fall said, okay, I got to go. This too much. Now at least where I'm at, is really cold. It's really cold. The lowest it's been so far is 34. So we are hovering right above freezing here. Higher up elevations in North Carolina, they've already had snow. So I don't know what the winter season is going to bring, whether we're going to be blanketed with snow or just freezing temps. Whatever it is, we need to be preparing. If you have pipes that are exposed, go ahead and start covering those up now. Do a walk around of your home. I'm about to do that when I go outside to feed these animals. I already know what's exposed because I have to cover it every single year. So I have to make another trip to Lowe's and get what I need to go over the sprickets and stuff like that. So definitely, if you're growing, go ahead and get your covers and cover those things up. You're getting frost. Yeah. Yeah, we are as well having frost. You think you're going to get snow, JR, in South Carolina? You might. You might. We haven't gotten snow since 2022. So it's about time, at least here in North Carolina, for us to get some snow on the lower elevations. So let me go take care of some stuff outside before the guy was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock, y'all. And here it is, 9:43. I got to call him and see what's holding him up because he was putting in a whole HVAC system at somebody's house, and I just need him to light my little furnace, okay, and keep it moving. But I'm going to get up and get out of here. Y'all take care. I will be back with another video probably tonight as far as a live goes. I will be back. And I still got to get that Helene video edited because I did drive. I drove to Boone. I didn't go to Asheville. And I tried not to go to the areas where it was really hard hit. I wanted to see how the town had bounced back because there are still areas that don't have power. There are still areas that don't have cell service or spotty cell service. The Walmart in the middle of Boone, that's, in the town area. The district is back up and going, but you can still see debris pushed aside, and restaurants are back open, but Walmart is closed, and they're using that as a staging site. I have pictures of videos of that also. I'm just working to put all of that together, all that footage together, where people can come and take a shower or wash their clothes. I'm thinking maybe they can get something to eat. I'm not sure, but all of the hotels are pretty much booked up, and they're inviting visitors to come in because that's how they make a lot of their money, with tourists and stuff like that. But it's not going to be a lot of things you can go see because some of the roads are still out. And if you go further into communities, you wouldn't even know that they have power down there in the little city part where all the restaurants are. But people are still struggling, don't have a place to live, struggling how they're going to get, supplies, and worrying about the cold temps and all of that stuff. So yeah, I will see y'all later. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep stocking up. I love you, but God truly loves you more. He created only when you be the very best you that you could be. And when you are, go out and spread God's love, peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites Homestead. I'll call you, but you ain't going to hear me if you don't turn your notifications on. Hit the like before you leave. Bye.